Well, hello everybody, and welcome in. I'm Ivan, and this is the Topic of the Week video for the Topic of the Week for the week of Monday, the 29th of March, 2021. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for being a member of my Patreon community, the Online Tribe, which of course gives you access to the entire exclusive Tribe class playlist that this video is a part of. And today we're going to talk a little bit about the idea of measuring haircut client satisfaction. It's a really interesting conversation. I'm excited to share it with you as Topic of the Week. But before we go there, we always go here. We go to Be a $100,000 Haircutter. We look at today. Today being the 29th of March. We turn to the 29th of March, day 88. With 277 days remaining in the year. Get the little things. Little things don't mean a lot. They mean everything. Do not forget little things in hair cutting. Little things, eyebrows, ears, nose hair, the little stuff. Establish a haircut routine so these little elements of your work are not overlooked or missed. Be sure to make it known you're addressing these things so clients are aware of what comprehensive service really looks like and that you do provide it. Some clients will expect these things. Others will be delighted to realize that it's part of the process. And still others might actually not want you to do something like trim their eyebrows. So it is an option for clients, but one that you should be addressing, exercising, and executing. Little things actually turn out to be really, really big things. That's your $100,000 haircutter tip of the day. You get your tip every single day in the Patreon community. If you want a copy of the book, ivanzoot.com or Amazon, as a member of the tribe, you get a discount. Don't forget to ask for a discount code before you shop. Save some money as a benefit of being a part of the community. Thank you very much. That's your $100,000 haircutter tip of the day for today as part of this video. So let's talk about how to measure haircut client satisfaction. You know, customer satisfaction is kind of an obscure thing. It's a little fuzzy. It's a little huggy, warm, and touchy-feely. But you need to put a number to it. If I can't measure it, if I can't assign a number to something, I struggle with it a little bit. I don't know if I'm doing well, if it's good or bad, if it's right or wrong. Where's the room for improvement? How well am I doing? How much better am I doing than before? How do I improve to what standard? Got to be able to put a number on it. Last week with the Topic of the Week, we talked about data, and we talked about the difference between quantitative data, that which you can measure, and qualitative data, that which is a little more subjective, that which is a little more open to interpretation. And what we have is we do have an opportunity to truly measure the quality of and the level of client satisfaction we're delivering. But the challenge comes from the fact that typically measures of client satisfaction are based on that information, that feedback, whether you're asking questions or whether reviews and things are being offered up. And the problem we have with that feedback is a lot of times it's not honest. Not only do clients love to lie to us, but we have grown accustomed to believing their lies. And I'll explain to you what I mean here. Everybody's got a friend, we'll call him Jimmy. Jimmy works down at the factory where they make the widgets. And Jimmy's been working at the factory for a lot of years. Jimmy shows up on time, Jimmy clocks in, Jimmy does his widget making, he punches the buttons on the widget press, and he bangs out widgets, all beautiful widgets, all day long. At the end of his shift, he clocks out, and the next day, he does it again. And he's been doing this weeks, months, years. And no one has ever said, "Hey, Jimmy, you're doing a hell of a job on the widget press. Hey, Jimmy, those were beautiful widgets yesterday. Hey, Jimmy, we love the job you're doing banging out the widgets." He just never gets that kind of feedback. Now, us, on the other hand, in the beauty and barber business, every 20 or 30 minutes, somebody tells us we're wonderful. "Oh my God, I love my haircut." You hand them the mirror and they look at it and go, "Oh my God, you're terrific. Oh my goodness, this is a wonderful haircut. Oh, I just love the way you cut my hair. You're fabulous." And we've come to believe them. We think they're telling the truth. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they may be. And a lot of times they're not. They're telling us what we need to hear, what they think we want to hear. They're telling us whatever they need to tell us so they can get out, so they can get on with their day. Maybe they like the haircut, maybe they don't. Just tell them you like it so you can leave. Tell them you like it so you can get out of here. Tell them you like, and some of those clients, they tell us they love us. They tell us we did great. They tell us they love the haircut, and they leave, and we never, ever see them again. You cannot believe what people tell you. It's like reading your own reviews that you write. We don't know that they're truthful. So here's the deal. What we can do is we can measure haircut client satisfaction. The closest thing we have for measuring that is your rebook rate. Your rebook rate, expressed as a percentage, is a number. That number can go up and down. You can track that number daily, weekly, monthly, annually. You can measure this number. You can compare this number, and it's an honest, true number. Rebook rate is a percentage, and it is the answer to the question of the people that you cut, how many of them book their next appointment before they leave? That's called rebooking. How many of them book the next appointment before they leave the building? Now, let's understand a few things about rebooking and how it should work. The minimum acceptable standard for offering rebooking, the minimum acceptable standard for offering rebooking is 100%. You must offer the opportunity to rebook to all of your customers, 100% of your customers, every single customer, every single haircut, every single time. Anything less than that is utterly unacceptable. If you're a member of my team in my shop, you are told rebooking is required. It is what you do in your job. Like any other job that has requirements. If you're a cashier at a grocery store and you ring people up, you take their money. You can't not take their money. That's your job. Lots of jobs have requirements. And offering rebooking is a non-negotiable, absolute requirement. 100%. So what's the goal? It's not going to be 100%. Let's not be delusional. Let's not have unrealistic expectations. The goal is 80. 8 out of 10 of the customers that you offer rebooking to, you offer it to 100%, 8 out of 10 should accept. That is the goal. That's the ideal situation. People have lives, some, that do not allow for rebooking. They're busy. The kids have activities. I don't know what my schedule is going to be. The next semester's starting at school. There's all kinds of good excuses and reasons why a percentage as high as 20% of your customers will never, ever rebook. But that doesn't mean you didn't offer. You make the offer available. If your customer service is as close to perfect, if your customer satisfaction is as close to perfect as you can get, you will be rebooking 8 out of 10, 80%. Anything over that, that's beautiful. That's golden. Anything less than 80 is an indication that there is room for improvement. The goal, offer 100 and score 80, and you know you're doing good. You can track this number. You can measure this number. You can compare this number. Couple of quick tips on offering. You offer rebooking to every customer, but you don't just say, want to rebook? You've got to be a lot more specific. You have to do it well. If you do it well, because here's the thing, happy clients rebook. Yeah, this is great. All right, well, Ivan, this is a 4-week haircut. It's going to lose its shape. It's going to grow out. Today's the 29th, so you're looking at April 29th. I know you like early in the week on Mondays. 2:30, is that good for you? Notice, I told the number of weeks, why it was that long, when they needed to be back, what the date was, and I offered an appointment day and time. That's rebooking. Very, very specific. Follow the client's lead. The client will say, yeah, 4 weeks is good, but you know what? The 29th is no good for me in April because I got something going on. Move me to Wednesday. You got anything in the morning? How about 11? Boom. Rebooked. Done. Beautiful. Or, I'm out of town that week. That's spring break for the kids. Put me in the following week. Boom. You're done. I don't know when I can get back in. I'll call you. Could be legit. Or could be an unhappy, dissatisfied, less than thrilled customer. You don't know. I don't know that you should ask a whole lot more than that. Try to rebook them, offer to rebook them, steer them to a specific spot. Hey, Mary, this Pixie, it's going to go fast. You're a 3-weeker. That's going to put you somewhere around the 20th next month. Let's set that up before you go. You want to come in on Saturday again? I'll put you in the book. Is 11:30 okay? That's called steering. That's a form of rebooking. That's directing them to their spot. They'll take you up on it if they're happy. Most of them will. But most of them that don't are probably less than thrilled, because happy clients want to make sure they can get in the next time. They don't want to leave anything to chance. This is our topic of the week: how to measure haircut client satisfaction. I want to engage in this conversation with the community. Comment on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like and share this video with others. Although it is exclusive to the Tribe playlist, if you share the link directly, someone else can watch. Give them a taste of what we talk about around here. Give them a chance to learn a little more so they'll know that they want to become a member of our online tribe. And reach out to me. Go to the page, go to the Tribe page, go to Patreon, comment there on the post for this class there. Let's get a conversation started, or find me directly and we can engage in that conversation. There's more in the text blog at ivanzoot.com. And of course, I cover the subject very similar to what you've heard here in the podcast. Podcast link is available all over my social spaces. Thanks for being here with us again, and have a great day.